Hi, everybody. Christopher saying hello and welcome to Instagram Live, where we will be speaking with Danica Paulos in just a second. Danica's a lead photographer with me at Christopher Duggan Photography doing weddings. And I'm excited. I think she's going to join us in just a second. I wanted to be able to introduce her to everyone because she's been working with me now for a while, and you've seen her picture. If you're following me on Instagram, you are. You've seen her pictures, and here we go. She's coming in now. Where's Danica? Request. And I think she's coming in. And I see the little thingy here. Accept request. Here we go.
Yay!
Thank you. Sorry, I was pressing that button over and over again. Finally, here we go. How's
Yay!
it going?
Hi, Christopher. What's up?
Good. I'm doing good. Thanks for joining. I was just going to introduce you first. Welcome to the call, Danica. And hello again, everyone here on Instagram Live. We are with Danica Paulos, my good friend and fabulous photographer. She is a lead photographer for Christopher Duggan Photography, and also does lots and lots of her own photography work. Danica is a wife. Danica is a mom of a beautiful boy. And Danica is a former dancer with the world-class Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, danced with 7 years. And Danica has been working with me and with now my wife for several years now, actually. First joined the Nell Shelby team at the Vail Dance Festival doing video. And then after that, we started talking more about pictures, and then you were the assistant photographer at Jacob's Pillow 2 summers ago, which was, right? 2 summers ago. It was
Yes.
2 summers ago, which was a lot of fun. But thank you, Dana. Thank you for joining. So nice to see you.
Yay! I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. So just a couple of questions that I'd love to hear from you on. First of all, 7 years with your lifetime of dance, and then 7 years with Alvin Ailey. Like, how did you make the transition from being world-class dancer to this new profession for you, photography?
Well, when I was performing with the company, I was actually doing photography at the same time. So I felt like while I was performing and being an artist and living out that dream, I was also cultivating my photography skills and also developing my passion for it. So I was a performer, and I was also the Instagram content creator for the Ailey Instagram. So I was able to take pictures and portraits and work on my composition and work on storytelling through video and photo in these beautiful places around the world on tour with
Yeah.
these beautiful artists who can do
Yeah.
anything with their bodies and people who wanted to take pictures. You know, everyone wants to do a photo shoot, everyone wants to get some content. So it was a beautiful time for me to develop my love for that as well. And then I knew I was ready to retire from dance. But then I was like, you know what? I have so much experience. I have this love and this passion for photo and video. I need to take this seriously. And so that's when I linked up with Nell through Alyssa, and I went to Vail. And then I remember I called Nell one day, and I was just like, Nell, you know, like, what do I do with my career? Like, I love photo and video. Like, what should I do? And Nell was like, every time you talk about photography, you just light up and you get so excited. You know, why don't you dive into that? Talk with Christopher. And that's when I went to a couple weddings with you to assist, and I started learning with you. And so the transition happened that way. It felt really organic, but I also had you and Nell to help guide me into that.
And when I saw you've done, many weddings on your own as well, and I remember like being so. I think when you were working with me at the Pillow, you had done this wedding, and I was looking over your shoulder at the maybe you'd sent me the link to it or something. The the vibrancy, the intimacy, the connection that you were capturing in these wedding pictures, like, kind of took my breath away. And at the time, which was like 2 years ago, you had done some weddings, but not that many. And you just had this experience feel to the pictures that, like, it kind of took my breath away. Like I was really drawn, and your pictures have only continued to get better and better, since then. You can feel that energy in there, and your colors are like so vibrant. And on top of your artistry, like, you are so kind, you are so conscientious, you're such a hard worker, and so inquisitive and curious, and wanting, always wanting to learn more. All of these qualities drew me to, asking you to be a part of our team. So thank you, everybody. And thank you, Danica, and everybody. I'm so glad that everyone's getting to know how fabulous you are.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you.
So tell me, like, what is it about weddings that you love?
Yeah, I've been asking myself lately, like, what is my purpose? And I really feel like I want to put my life towards positivity, towards love, towards just putting that out into the universe. And when I think about weddings, that's really what it comes to, is these families coming together and the joy that comes with that, and this big moment for people's lives. And it just feels like being able to be part of that, to help share that, to help capture that, and to help provide that for people, just feels like something that I want to dedicate my life to. I want to be part of that. So that's why I love weddings. It feels like something so important, and yeah, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, and all of that is reflected in your pictures. It's easy to see. And the way I talk about what we do at Christopher Duggan Photography is, of course, people come to us because they see the pictures and they love the pictures, but it's also the experience that we create, that you create, with working people just in our being, bringing a smile to the wedding day, and a sense of calm, and a sense of just, ease and flow, and being able to be assertive and make things happen when it's time to do that, but with grace and efficiency. And then also knowing when to step back and simply to allow things to happen, because as you just said, like, on a wedding day, there's just so much wonderful
Mm.
things going on. Yeah, so it's so what, now that you've worked with some of our clients, like, can you say something about the kind of client that is attracted to us, and like why why you love working with our clients too?
Absolutely. Something that I noticed right from the beginning is that the client always really truly cares about the photography. Like, you can tell that they put it as a high priority. It's important for them. They want to have these memories, whether they also book video too, and that's important for them. You can tell that this is important, and I think that also makes us feel like they prioritize that. And I also noticed that they really, really, really trust you. They really trust the vision. They trust the experience. They trust that you're going to take the pictures that they need, the shot list, whatever, but you are also going to bring the creativity and the artistry. And so when you can feel like, okay, they really care about this and they really trust me, it just leaves so much space for play and creativity. And that's why I think all of the photos are so joyful and so beautiful, is because they feel so comfortable with you, with us. And so they're able to just let go, and they know that they're taken care of. So that's just what I always feel every single time.
The one wedding that just popped into my mind, that I was the lead and you were shooting with me, was the Robin wedding back in October, where we just, they really just, like, put the trust in our hands, and we rolled with it, and we're game for anything. Just every time I turned around, you were just like, "Oh my God, this is so fun!" We were having
Like,
fun, they were having fun, and the pictures turned out, like, incredible. Your pictures were amazing. And again, like, I could just feel, like, the energy. There's that energy that happens between photographer and the couple, that really, really, you can see it in the pictures. Like, when you're there, and that sense of trust, and relaxed fun play, all of that, it really shines through. So,
absolutely.
hey, can you tell me, like, what do you feel about your extensive dance background? How does that, like, influence your photography, and specifically, like, wedding photography?
So being a dancer, your hyper aware of your body and what shapes you're making, what your body's doing almost at any moment throughout the day. And so you kind of have this ability to see that in other people too. And so I think having a dancer's eye, you're able to kind of see in what kind of pose or what kind of shape a person is doing that maybe you can alter it a little bit just to make some angle look a little bit better, or maybe something that might look a little bit more natural because you can kind of see it and feel it in your body. It's this weird sense that I think dancers can develop. We just have this, I don't know, in tune feeling of body awareness that I think really really helps to it. And I also think that being a performer, being a performing artist really brings out this emotive quality in people because you're used to performing for thousands of people. So you have to show with your face, you have to show with your body, you have to tell a story with your body. And so I think that really helps me be able to express myself to people and to show them maybe try this or to try and get a feeling to come through based on just on my ability to express that, I guess. So with dance and being a performer, I think it really does lend itself to helping people, guiding people in photos, but also having a sensitivity in knowing maybe how people are feeling by reading body language as well. So there's kind of a
Mm,
lot that has to do with sensing the body, I think, as a dancer.
that's an interesting point. I was thinking more about how the capturing the energy of the movement
Mm-hmm.
in photographs. Like just being able to have that kinetic energy feel. Instead of having just a static pose,
Mm-hmm.
be able to with that motion emotion element to be able to capture that. But also as a dancer, I never really thought about the ability to read the body.
Mm-hmm.
What is it saying, and what is it what is it not saying, and what does it need, and be having that extra keen sense of awareness. That's deep. Like,
Mm. Deep.
wow, wow, I'm gonna have to think
Yeah.
about that. That's cool. That's really cool. Wow. um what else can you tell us, or what else do you like thinking about when it comes to like weddings and photography, or other kinds of photography you do, or anything? I guess now your favorite subject might be a little guy.
I know. I was kind of thinking like, oh, I don't have enough pictures of me with him. So there was a month in the summer that I took a picture with him every day
Oh,
just to like
wow.
have a little portfolio of just us, but then also to kind of just practice in my own home. How can I get creative in my apartment, my small, little apartment? Can I use this corner of the bookshelf over here, this corner? So that was a nice little test of, yeah, I don't know, just creativity for me. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the wedding season starting. I'm really looking forward to being on the Christopher Duggan photography team. I'm just so excited for what's to come. And I just want to say that working with you, watching you work, has been so monumental for me. I just really want to say that the way that you bring this calm energy to the clients, to the couples, like I've seen you take the groom over. One of the grooms, he was really stressed out. It was a big, big day. A lot was happening, a lot of timeline stuff. And I saw you just take him over here and you were like, hey man, like what's going on? How you doing? And I think he shed a couple tears and you were there to just be there for him, to just like give him a moment to just let it go, just breathe, come back to center, everything's good, everything's calm. And then you guys took some portraits and then carried on. And I just noticed that, like, wow, the ability to just sense, okay, he just needs a moment and I can be that calm person for him. I just really loved that. So I'm really looking forward to working with you, continuing with the team, meeting the couples, and just having a great season.
Thank you. I think that there is so much going on a wedding day. Of course, there's like the pressure of the timeline, and there's the question of like, what's the weather going to do? But there's also like months and sometimes years culmination of like planning, preparation, time, energy, and resources that are all like kind of coming to like a crescendo on that day. There's family dynamics. There's family arriving from all over. There's friends that are coming I haven't seen in a long time. There's, so and so has special needs, and I hope they're, we're trying to accommodate that. And like the two kids that are coming in the morning, they're off their schedule. There's so many things. So like, as the photographer, I do my smile and just continue to reaffirm that everything is just fine. Everything is just fine. So when the groom like has a moment like that, to allow him to have that moment, right? And then because it's fine, there's I love it.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. You get to be a photographer, therapist, coordinator.
Yeah, yeah. Things are running behind, or the flowers are the wrong color, or the something, something, something. I just smile and I'm like, everything's just gonna be great. This is great, And whatever happens, we're gonna make a picture, and it's gonna be wonderful, and you're gonna love it. Yeah, all of that is so good. Well, thanks so much for this, like, just introduction. I hope we get to do it again. I wanted everyone who's following to get a chance to see your face and hear your voice. And, they've been seeing your picture on Instagram, and we've been getting lots and lots of inquiries for both 2024 and 2025. So I've been talking to a lot. Oh my goodness, over the last 3-4 weeks, I've spoken to at least 20 couples, maybe 20-ish. So like, we're busy.
Amazing.
I can't wait to see all these weddings that you're going to be doing, and some weddings you'll second shoot this year too. So we'll have to, as we get deeper into it, we'll have to come back and talk about a little more, perhaps some nuts and bolts of some stuff.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Cool. All right. Well, Danica, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
doing this, and we'll talk really soon.
Okay. Talk to you later. Thank you.